Yes, sir. It's your boy B Hayes back with another one, guys. So shorts better cover now because things is about to get interesting. So AMC is playing out for the most part how we expected it to. We expected to see a continuation on the day after breaking 14.50. After we broke it, we wanted to run up to the high $15 range, possibly even 16. We had a high today of $15.32, and once we did so, we came down and held support exactly where we expected it to and wanted it to, right around $14.50, guys. We came down to around 14.60ish and still held above that 14.50, guys. So that's a great sign that we could push back up. And we had that sell off during lunchtime. Usually whenever we typically going to experience a sell off, a lot of day traders, short-term investors are just getting in and out of AMC, selling off their position. So now we're seeing the rise going into close to power hour. We getting that push right back near the peak of the day. We currently sitting at $15.04, guys. The high today was $15.32. So if we get back to $15.32, I'm pretty sure we could possibly fulfill the price targets that we thought we would on today, which is around 15.75, maybe even 16, guys. So we definitely want to see that continuation, especially being for the fact that we got that lunchtime dip out of the way on yesterday. You guys seen we kept it tight as we pushed up throughout the whole day and pulled back. We was very tight, meaning we was only coming back just a few cents and then ripping even higher. And we didn't have our first real sell-off on yesterday until after hours. We came down to the low 14s from the mid to around the high 14s, came down to the low 14s, and that was the first sell-off that happened in the after hours because we didn't have a sell-off on lunchtime yesterday, nor we did it have it in power hour. Usually power hour would be the next phase of the day where you see another push up, but the psychological points you got to put into effect is if the stock that you looking at, security asset, is not selling off during lunchtime, it could possibly sell off at power hour if it's still holding that strength and very strong near lunchtime. Come power hour, you can expect for it to sell off. On yesterday, it didn't with AMC, so that's why we seen that sell off, that push back in after hours, guys. Regardless of how much a stock is going to run or do what it's going to do, it gotta have that breathing room enough to pull back so it can have enough leverage to rip even higher, guys. So AMC overall is looking good. And if we take a look, guys, we know just a week ago what I was telling you guys, Cliff Ashness, he was picking at retail investors, laughing, hedge fund. He was short selling AMC, and he's daring apes to take them on. That's exactly what he said, guys. And I had told you guys exactly what I thought. He shorted AMC at either the high 12s or the $13 range. And I said, if he's shorting it from 13 to 11, he doing pretty good. I mean, you did a good bet. He only put a small position in because he's scared. And I mean, that's the way to do things. But you talking all that smack like you got so much conviction and you really is about to hand it to us. Put more money on the line. You scared. Obviously, you just want to put some type of fear, stir up some type of controversy just to say something, in my opinion, because this thing could really go south for him. And I told you guys that if he shorted from 13 to 11, though, he good. He did good if he went ahead and sold out his position, because that's the only thing I seen that was worth, and that ain't even a worthy enough short position. I'm not never going short, but if I got that much conviction in something and I'm a short something, I better be getting more than just $2 on the share price. That's the best he got, from 13 to 11. That's the best he got. And if he didn't cover it in, now he is in a hole. He is in a hole because he had a short last week. AMC ain't go no higher than 13, so he had a short at the max was 13.30 and under, 13, 12, or 11. That's where he started his short position. And now where AMC is at, guys, 15, right? So the $2 that he was trying to make, now he $2-3 in the hole. You get what I'm saying? Times how many of the shares he had went short on. So guys, like I said, even though he got a small position, it'll be a nice day. I would love to see that thing come back and bite him in the ass, because even though you start a small position on the short side of things, it's very different from having a small position on the long side of things, meaning a small position can possibly turn into a large amount of money. But a short position, small position, don't think just because you aiming small and you put up a little bit of money, that's the only thing you want to lose is that little bit of money. No, that thing could turn to something so out of proportion, he would have never seen it coming. If AMC starts to shoot up 100%, 200% in a days or two, he is going to be looking like, you know, he really fucked up, because that's exactly what's about to take place, guys. And I don't believe he covered. I do not believe Ashness, whatever his name was, what's his name? Cliff Ashness. I do not believe he covered his position at all, guys. And a lot of shorts haven't covered just yet, but they is going to begin to. And the smallest ones, like we know, it's going to start with the smallest guys. They'll start to cover their position, and the bigger ones with more capital, more resources, they'll start to cover kind of late. They'll lose a good bit to AMC, being for the fact that their ego is so high. A lot of people is betting against AMC, expecting it to not do nothing, expecting it to crash, expecting it to be over with. So you already know, guys, like I say, this could be his worst nightmare. Regardless of how small you aim in short selling, it could become your worst nightmare, guys, because going up, an asset or security going to the roof, it has no limits to it. It's unlimited potential of how high an asset or security could go. So never underestimate something when you going short. And going long, that's the beauty of it. The most you can do to AMC for us longs is take us down to $0.00. And I don't see that happening. Even if you got close to it, I don't see it going down to $0.00. They doing too well fundamentally. And that ain't even why we got in this play. We didn't get in this play because of AMC killing the game. They could be a hedge against inflation, even though a lot of people is stacking money and not wanting to spend money, being for the fact that people is going to get bored and still need to do something. They still is going to buy that movie theater ticket because it's an inexpensive thing to do to keep the family together and occupied. So as we know, things is just 5X and 6X all around the board for AMC. That's with the profits, with the popcorn. That's with the amount of customers coming there. That's with the box office, ticket sales. That's with everything. Everything is 5-6X. So we don't see us going nowhere near that. Even our fundamental price reflection for AMC is totally, you know, up there. Is higher than what the price is currently at. So you already know, guys, in my opinion, I do believe AMC is ready to take off, and it's going to take off hard. Because whenever we can hold this traction and build this traction and start to get that reversal and confirm it, that's when things get serious. And we see them crazy spikes in a matter of days. It only take us 7, 10, 14 days to get the jump 100%. So you already know, guys, like I say, you want to get prepared and you don't want to be left behind, because things is about to get interesting. I love y'all. We out, and God bless you. We go.